Hey, it's a transformative transformation reading today. Come on out with it. Letters were A, W, this is a J, P, M, H, X, Q, S, and a Y. I can kind of see a few things out here already. May, saw, pay, saxophone. I don't know. Those are the letters though. Could mean something to somebody. Overall energy was intimidation and renewed strength, power, and renewed direction. So if there's been any intimidation tactics, you're going to transform past that. You're going to have that renewal that you need to transform to go in the direction that you need to be going in. This one had a few more cards that came out, so I'm hoping I can get it all into this 10 minutes because I'm not trying to do too many extra readings. So let me just go ahead and get to it at 1:41 on the clock, on the timer. Looks like some exploitation. The exploitation card came out. Exploitation, disability, possibly used against somebody. And I guess that would make intimidating someone a lot easier if they have some kind of disability or shortcomings, where they don't see it, they don't notice it. So that could be something. Open-hearted, even after harm, hate, harassment, and other forms of harm. The next card is, I don't have what it takes to be what others truly need, to be balanced, or to provide a loving environment. That's rather blunt, but sometimes we don't. I guess I'll say this. Sometimes we're in environments that cause us to go into even future environments where it's not balanced, where people can't even give you an environment of safety or the right proper environment for you to even just be okay or excel, or just to have a life knowing that, look, I love myself and I respect myself, and now I can go out in the world and I can respect other people. That's harsh, but it's basically saying you're going to be able to be renewed, and even though you may have experienced a lot, you're not going to go in that same pattern or loop. Here we go. The next card, which may be kind of like a love type card, but not necessarily, but maybe it is. A crush likes you, but is not single. So maybe there's somebody around you that can see, you're outside. Maybe they even see a little bit deeper, but they can't pursue anything with you anyway. And I don't know, maybe that'll give you a little bit of a boost. Maybe it'll just make you know that there are people that see something in you, even if it's just outside. Maybe if it even is a little bit deeper. This next card is pretty much those building blocks, puzzle pieces, service, disadvantages, charity, and things like that. Just because you come up in that way doesn't mean you have to live the rest of your life with disadvantages and feeling disadvantaged. You can set yourself up to be successful. If I made that make any sense. You don't have to continue to live with disadvantages. You can't set yourself up to be successful. Um, to be successful in whatever you're doing takes some planning. It takes some self-reflection. It takes some time alone. It takes some time to figure out, who you are. The next card was unlimited, untapped, unrestricted, unaware, unwilling to stop growing. There you go. Set yourself up for success. Your disadvantages can become your advantages if you learn how to set yourself up for success. You don't have to be a person that just has to live in the disadvantages that you were brought into or that were created around you, whether by intention or circumstance. Smoke in the city, we know what that means. That means there's going to be people fighting for you, whether that be in the spirit realm or in the 3D realm or wherever. Somebody is going to get angry about you. And maybe you need to get angry about you. Maybe you need a little bit of anger about you. Anger about you. Anger is not always bad. Anger, unless you know something is wrong, it's a problem. If you get angry enough about you and your life and what you want it to be, and it will put a fire under you. It will get you activated to do something about your life. Pure heart. Yes. During this time you want to transform, going through all of this, make sure that you're not putting forth what's been put on you. Because just because something's put on you don't mean you put it on somebody else. If it hurts you, don't turn around and hurt someone else the same way you've been hurt. Don't do it. It is not worth it. The worst pain I believe you can have is to do the same thing that was done to you, to pass that on. Cannot feel good. And I don't say that to make nobody, feel sympathy for people that do that. No, what I'm saying is that has got to be the worst feeling of all. To say, not only have you wasted your own, not so much a full waste of life, because I don't like this, I don't want to say that, but not have you wasted so much time hurting people, there we go, hurting people and doing things, the same things that were done to you. Not only were you hurt, so your time was taken, but now you've also put that forward to hurt someone else, and that person, you don't know how their life's going to turn out. They might start doing that to someone else or the next generation. That cannot feel good to sit back and say that all the time that you've wasted has just been nothing but something for somebody else to have to clean up. A mess left for someone else to have to clean up. I don't think that would feel good. I mean, I would rather be on the side of, I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to work through things so I don't have to do what's been done to me. Because to get up, to do that, you got to be in a low, low place to want to hurt people day in and day out. That's all I can say. You got to be in a hurt place to hurt people day in and day out. Look within. If you know that you're not hurting people day in and day out, and you've been through things, and you could simply do stuff to hurt people, yeah, you could. But if you're not doing it, be thankful, because I can't imagine getting up and hurting people purposely. The people that I should love, my own children, my own blood line, people that I say call friend, people that I see every day. I can't imagine being that person, because I know it cannot feel good. Even at the end of the day, it cannot feel good. Anyway, moving forward. Pattern, recognition, precognition, been there before, pattern. So I'm seeing pattern. Don't go forward in the same pattern that you had. Being a human shield. divergent